So we've got a truck here with a tow haul button not working. So we've activated tow haul on the end of the shifter, and it's just not responding. What we found on this one in particular is if we wiggle the shift lever a little bit, sometimes it'll work. Pretty common issue on these trucks. I'm going to walk you through the steps in replacing the shifter handle, which is going to take care of the issue. And along the way, we'll show you the fault as we go too. So. First thing we want to do is remove the old shifter handle, of course. To do that, we're going to start by removing the dash surround. I'm going to lower the steering column down, turn the key forward just to the accessory setting, and then pull the shifter down to low range to give us some room to get that dash surround out of there. Grab a hold of it firmly right there at the top and just give it a pull back. Kind of work it back out of there and set it off to the side. Next thing we're going to do is we want to split the upper and lower trim column off. To do that, we remove the handle for the tilt lever. It just pops out. And some trucks, some applications, just you want to be careful. In those two holes that we're highlighting, or I'm pointing to right there, I've seen it where there's screws in them. It's not very common, but just double check before we go prying on things. If there is, just go ahead and remove them. So once we've made sure that, we want to start splitting that housing. And I've just got this small plastic tool that I'm using to help with things. Nothing metal, we don't want to scratch anything. And this upper and lower housing, you can see the split line there. We want to just separate that. There's a few clips to hold it in, there's a few clips to hold it together. So just really carefully, don't rush it, kind of work that apart. All the way to the front of that, up underneath the dash cluster, there's a little hook. And that hook goes around, the hook is on the bottom half and it goes around a tab on the top half. That's going to be the most noticeable fastening point that we can see at this point. So pay attention to that, and then just, again, take your time, work it out of there. It does kind of slip in behind the steering column, the steering wheel, but it will come out. We just don't want to force anything or break anything. Once that's out of the way, we've got a lot better idea what's going on. I kind of got out of order a little bit. It would be a lot easier to remove this lower kick panel, lower knee bolster first. And there's just a couple screws on the bottom that hold that in and a couple clips at the top. Pulling that out first will definitely make the job easier to getting the trim off the column. Now that we've got things opened up, we can take a look at the shifter handle, and we see the orange wire coming down out of that handle. And I've just barely touched that wire, and you see where it's pulled apart. So inside that orange sheath is actually two very, very fine wires that run down and plug into the base of the column. All we're doing, or all that's being done there, is a resistance change to the BCM. So when the button gets activated, it changes the resistance that the BCM sees, and that's what turns the tow haul on and off. And those wires get broke over time, just from fatigue of the column, the shifter moving, and they just fail over time. Now I suppose you could go in there and try and repair these wires. There's nothing wrong with doing that. The shifter handle itself is really not the problem, it's just these wires. So if you choose to do that, that's fine. They generally tend to be a short-lived repair and kind of a difficult one because we're dealing with very fine wires here. So if you want to go ahead and replace the shifter handle, we're going to show you that part here. To keep moving on this, to gain access to the plug, I need to get that lower steel panel off beneath the column. There's 4 10mm nuts that hold that in place, and we can get that out of the way. And now we'll be able to better see where that wire plugs in. So we're just going to disconnect the wire. There's a small little tab to release, and pay attention to how that wire is routed up through there, and remove all that, as well as the clips that hold it in place. There should be 2 plastic clips that we want to make sure and get those out of there as well. Our new shifter is going to come with replacement clips. So remove everything that's existing there. Next thing we'll do is remove the Torx bolt on the top of the shifter. That holds the handle into the column. Once that's done, the shifter simply slides off. We'll take our new shifter that we've got. It is a genuine OEM replacement piece. not an aftermarket piece, and we can get it for the application in the particular style that we like. So to put that on, we're going to reverse the steps. We've swapped over the rubber boot to the shifter, and we'll slide that shifter back into the column, reinstall the attachment bolt, and then we can route the wire. So as we route that wire, again, we want to pay attention to how it was in there first, and using the provided clips on it, clip everything back in place and plug the wire back in, and just keep that. We don't want that wire to route anywhere where it's going to get pinched up. So now we need to put everything back together, and we'll start with the steering column trim, the upper and lower trim panels. And again, just like it came apart, take your time. Everything will kind of fit in there. Get that shift boot positioned in there where it needs to be, and don't force anything here. This will go together. It can be a little frustrating, but just take your time with it until everything snaps in place. Once we have that back together, we'll reinstall the lower knee bolster, those 4 nuts, and then the plastic trim on top of that. And the last thing we'll do is pop in the lever for the tilt wheel. So we've got all that together. I'm going to go ahead and just turn the key forward a little bit so that I can put the dash back in, but quick, first we'll just check it. We'll hit that button. We can see the tow haul functions just like we expect it to. So once the dash trim's back on and fully secure, that's it. We're done. And as we're editing this video and doing the voiceover for it, I also noticed that the steering column trim is not fully seated on this thing. So we'll go ahead and get that fixed up. But again, it just snaps together. If it does pop apart, just be careful with it, work it back together, and you'll be in good shape. If you enjoy these, please give me a thumbs up, and keep us posted on any other ideas you'd like to see. We kind of like doing these little videos, especially as these trucks are getting older, and the new trucks are getting more expensive. So anything that we can do to help you take good care of your truck, or if there's anything specific you want to see that's easy to cover, let us know. Leave us a comment below, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.